Neuroscientists have discovered that our brain does something fascinating in solitude. It activates areas that remain completely unused otherwise. However, 90% of people never tap into this natural superpower. Because instead of using this time for self-reflection, they escape into endless distractions and miss the chance to unlock their true potential. If you're someone who fears being alone, who constantly seeks distraction, or who believes that solitude is something negative, then this video will change your life. Because today I'm not only going to show you why solitude is one of the most powerful forces for personal growth, but also how to use it correctly to finally become the person you truly want to be. In this video, you'll discover the scientifically proven secrets of solitude that even psychologists and neuroscientists have only fully understood in recent years. You'll learn why your brain becomes a high-performance machine in solitude, the crucial difference between loneliness and being alone that 95% of people don't know. 4 practical techniques you can start using immediately to harness the power of solitude, and the psychological trick that will eliminate your fear of being alone forever. But warning, what I'm about to show you contradicts everything our society preaches about solitude. Most people will tell you that you need to be constantly surrounded by others to be happy. But science proves the opposite. And the most successful people in the world have known this for a long time. Let's delve deeper into how solitude can transform your life. Consider the great thinkers and innovators throughout history. Many of them, from Albert Einstein to Virginia Woolf, have emphasized the importance of solitude. They understood that in solitude, the mind is free to wander, to explore new ideas, and to connect seemingly unrelated concepts. Solitude is not about being alone, it's about being with yourself. It's a time to reflect on your values, your goals, and your dreams. In solitude, you can hear your inner voice, the one that often gets drowned out by the noise of everyday life. This is your opportunity to reconnect with what truly matters to you. In fact, studies show that when we reduce external input, our brain shifts into what psychologists call meta-awareness. This means you're not just thinking, you're becoming aware of your own thought patterns. That's where real insight begins. You're no longer reacting, you're observing, questioning, and choosing with intention. So, how can you start embracing solitude in your life? Begin by setting aside a few minutes each day to be alone with your thoughts. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Use this time to meditate, journal, or simply sit in silence. At first, your mind might resist the silence. It may throw thoughts at you like a storm, unfinished tasks, old memories, anxious projections. But if you sit with it and don't run, something incredible happens. Your brain begins to shift from beta waves associated with active thinking to slower alpha and even theta waves. These are the states where insight, creativity, and emotional healing become possible. As you become more comfortable with solitude, you'll find that it becomes a source of strength and clarity. You'll start to see the world and your place in it with fresh eyes. Remember, solitude is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's a gift you give to yourself, a chance to recharge and renew. Think of solitude as mental hygiene. Just like we shower daily to clean our body, we must regularly cleanse our mind. And the more you do it, the clearer your thinking becomes. Here's something that will forever change your perspective on solitude. In a groundbreaking study, researchers at Harvard Medical School discovered our brain activates a special network during moments of solitude. The so-called default mode network. This network is responsible for self-reflection, creativity, and processing complex emotions. Embrace it, and you'll discover a wellspring of creativity and insight. This discovery has changed the way modern neuroscience views rest and reflection. Instead of being passive, solitude activates brain regions linked to personal identity and long-term decision-making. That's why it's no exaggeration to say, solitude rewires your brain for deeper understanding and growth. Imagine your brain is like a smartphone all day long. It runs in multitasking mode with constant notifications, apps running in the background. But only when you close all apps and let the phone rest can it install important updates and optimize itself. That's exactly what happens in your brain during solitude. So solitude activates 3 crucial brain functions. First, self-reflection. You begin to truly understand yourself. Second, creativity. New ideas and solutions emerge. And third, emotional processing. You learn to deal with your feelings. Now you know the science behind it, but there's a crucial difference that 99% of people don't understand. Most people confuse solitude with being alone and therefore suffer unnecessarily. Being alone is an external state, you are physically alone. Solitude, however, is an internal state, a feeling of connection to yourself. I know people who sit in a room full of friends and still feel lonely, and I know others who stand alone on a mountain and feel completely connected. The difference lies not in the presence of other people, but in the relationship with yourself. True solitude is therefore a conscious choice. It's the art of connecting with yourself without feeling lost or isolated. Start by reframing being alone. Solitude also helps you build emotional resilience. When you face thoughts and feelings on your own, you develop inner stability, a calm that doesn't depend on anyone else. This is where true confidence is born, from facing yourself and still choosing self-acceptance. Instead of thinking, I'm alone and that's bad, tell yourself, I have time for myself and that's valuable. Have conscious conversations with yourself. Ask yourself, how am I really doing? What do I need right now? What makes me happy? The hidden power of solitude is waiting to be discovered by you. You now have all the tools to turn the fear of being alone into a superpower. Don't forget, the strongest people aren't those who are never alone, but those who have learned to be their own best company. If this video helped you, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content about personal growth and self-mastery. Your journey to inner strength begins now. Watch the video I'm showing you right now to continue your transformation. Because real change doesn't start someday, it starts today.